Boom! Welcome back. All Guest TV here, and if you haven't already kind of figured out what we're doing here, we're predicting the Super Bowl winner. That's right, we're going to go ahead and go through all the matchups we have here. Everything from Wildcard Divisional Conference to the Super Bowl, and make a prediction. I'm probably going to get this wrong, but who gives a fuck? Make sure you leave a like, subscribe. Let's get into it. Alrighty. So the bottom row here is the wild card matchup. And there's some interesting teams like the Patriots being a wild card team. The Bills just being there somehow. The Vikings as a 6th seed. And of course the 9-7 Eagles. Let's get into predicting this. Let's start with the far left matchup here, Titans versus Patriots. Come on. You really think I'm going to take the Titans in a playoff game against the Patriots? Psh, please. Bills Texans, on the other hand, that could be an interesting matchup. The Bills defense is pretty good. Texans do have Deshaun Watson and DeAndre Hopkins. What are both their records? I don't know their record. That's kind of on my part. How dare I forget their record? Well, on the trusty NFL app, of course. To view their record, they're both 10-6. I'm gonna guess the Texans are a favorite. 24th offense, 3rd defense versus the 28th defense. Oh, I'm gonna go with the Bills this one. I'm gonna take the Bills as an upset in that one. Moving on to the other side, can the Vikings go into New Orleans and get a revenge from 2009? Or are the Saints going to get revenge from 2017? I think the Vikings need a miracle. Ain't going to be any Minneapolis miracle because the Saints are going to go marching on. Even though I'd rather see the Vikings in the next round. No, because we would have to play the winner of the next matchup, which would be the Eagles and Seahawks. The only realistic thing that ever happened here would be this and then that. That would help the Packers out so much, so then the Packers can go like that and then like that. But that ain't gonna happen. It's gonna be, let's go ahead and reset it here. Boom, boom. It's gonna be the Saints, and I feel like the Seahawks are gonna overpower this Eagles defense. But it is the playoff time, and the Eagles have done good in the playoffs. It'll be the 3rd time we see this matchup with the 49ers, Seahawks. The Vikings are going to be rested too. Huh. That's going to be an interesting one because the Vikings are going to be a rested team. None of their starters played. Dalvin Cook coming back could be finally healthy, hopefully. They're going to be going into New Orleans. What does New Orleans have on offense? Michael Thomas, Alvin Kamara, that's really it. No true 2 receiver there to worry about. You can put your best corner on Thomas and try to cover him with a safety over top as well. We're going to pick an upset. The Saints aren't going to march on. Breeze, Thomas, all those guys are going to be tired because they played, because they still have an opportunity, I think, to get the 1 seed if they won. But the Packers won, that automatically put them at the 3 seed. Yeah, I'm going to take the Vikings in that one. I talked myself into that. Now the Seahawks, Eagles. Can I talk myself into the Eagles so then we can have the better of the 2 matchups here? It is at home in Philadelphia. Again, Seattle starters played all game. Also the Philadelphia starters. So both teams had a chance of winning the division. The Eagles had an easier chance. They just needed the Cowboys to lose, which that wasn't going to happen to the Redskins. We haven't seen Carson Wentz in the playoffs. We have seen Russell Wilson in the playoffs. Chris Carson's down. They relied on some guy in Marshawn Lynch last week, so the run game's kind of iffy. Eagles have no secondary, so Tyler Lockett and DK Metcalf are going to get down the field. Unless their defense has just been saving it all year to come into this matchup. It's on the road, but I feel like Seahawks are favorite. The Eagles always seem to click in the playoffs. I'm going to have to go with the Eagles. That might be a wrong choice, but the Eagles always seem to click in the playoffs. All year they look terrible. They don't have a single receiver on roster that anyone knows. But for some reason, I just feel like it's playoff time, and the Eagles just find a way to succeed in the playoffs. It might be like a 3-point win for the Eagles, like a last-second Jake Elliott field goal. I'm picking upsets in the NFC wildcard. Now, this is some interesting matchups we have on this side here. This is a matchup from week, I want to say like 10. The Chiefs prevailed. And this was a matchup. That was a very close game, by the way. Lamar Jackson did not do good last year in the playoffs against the Chargers. He's been sat for 2 weeks. Everyone's been regaining health. Number 3 defense in the NFL in the Bills. I don't see him having enough. Well, in reality, you just have to find a way to stop Lamar Jackson. But that, you can't stop the MVP. And no matter what this matchup is here, it's going to be a good matchup. The Ravens defense is like the top of the league. We're going to go back in the NFL app because the NFL app told me it's going to tell me everything here. We have to go ahead and go, next round? The playoffs? The divisional round? So then we click on it? Oh, of course not. I wonder if I click on teams, it'll let me know. NFL app, I really need you to come through this time. You click on the Baltimore Ravens and it says, sorry, something went wrong. Is that a sign? It doesn't want to load. I'm going to go with the Chiefs. The Chiefs have been looking good as of late. They were able to get to 2 seed. Give me the Chiefs in that one. Niners all day over Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins has 1 magical game. He doesn't have 2. And we're now talking about revenge from week, 4? Week 4 makes sense. Revenge. Eagles walked away winner in Lambeau. I would have to agree to a person I was talking to the other day. The Packers seem to be the worst 13-3 team ever. Especially in the number 2 seed in the playoffs. Outside Devontae Adams, Allen Lazard did show up to play. Aaron Jones is a beast. Offensive line, he did have a couple injuries, but he had a week to prepare. Go back to the following weekend, where I said Eagles tend to bring it in the playoffs. I feel like this is going to be another situation where it happened wild card round last year, where it came down to a missed field goal, for the Eagles to advance. I don't feel like it's going to be a missed field goal by the Eagles. I feel like it's just going to be they won the first weekend when they should, and they're going to come out here and lose the second weekend, this time by something ridiculous. Yes, I guess I have both 1 and 2 seeds moving on. We could have a couple different Super Bowl matchups here. Some pretty interesting matchups here in the 100th year of the NFL. We can go all the way back to Super Bowl I where we have the Packers and Chiefs. Or we can go all the way back to, 2013 where the Ravens and 49ers went on and play. I want to completely eliminate all this and break this down game by game. Former MVP Patrick Mahomes going against, more than likely, odds-on favorite to win MVP, Lamar Jackson. Chiefs defense stopped the Patriots. Chiefs defense stopped the Patriots. Of course, it's an aging Tom Brady with absolutely no receivers except for Julian Edelman, who appears to show up during the playoffs. They were able to stop that. That's the only thing they really have to stop. I don't see anything else on the Patriots' offense other than maybe like Sony Michel and James White you have to stop. Easy peasy. That's why they're the 3 seed. Let's continue on here. The Ravens. Mark Ingram ran for 1,000 yards. You got the more than likely odds-on favorite to win the MVP in Lamar Jackson. A pretty stout defense. That has to stop Tyreek Hill, Sammy Watkins, I don't know if he's healthy or not. Mecole Hardman. There's, DeMarcus Robinson. They have to stop Damian Williams. They have to stop Travis Kelce. There's more pieces on the Chiefs' offense for the Ravens to stop than the Chiefs' defense has to worry about on the Ravens' offense. Yes, you got Mark Andrews, a tight end. You got Hollywood Brown, when healthy. He could be a pretty good one receiver. And then you got Mark Ingram to worry about, plus Lamar Jackson. Patrick Mahomes has more options to throw the ball out of the backfield, and you don't have enough coverage people to do this. In probably the primetime game coming out of the playoffs into the Super Bowl, the Chiefs will be victorious. On the other side, the Niners defense did get a hold of the Packers in like the week, 11 matchup. They won 38-7. Just humiliated the Packers. The Packers are going in with quite a bit of momentum. They got a little bit of a high hat on them. Aaron Rodgers is going to step up into playoff form. What do you have to worry about for the Packers defense to stop? Jimmy Garoppolo, he won one playoff game against the Vikings, whoop-de-doo-da-day. This is his second playoff start. He's got one ring because Brady carried him to it. Now Deflategate carried him to it, what I'm talking about. Then you gotta worry about who's going to be starting the backfield. Telvin Coleman, is he healthy? Matthew Breida, is he healthy? George Kittle is maybe one of the main receiving options. I mean, you got Deebo Samuel. You gotta worry about. You got Deebo Samuel. You gotta worry about. You gotta worry about Emmanuel Sanders. I don't know who you put Jair Alexander on. Sorry for that cough. But the Packers offense, you gotta worry about Aaron Jones. Aaron Jones is freaking nature. Aaron Rodgers in the playoffs. I mean, come on. Have you seen Aaron Rodgers in the playoffs? Last time the Packers in the conference championship game, they got blown out by the Falcons. And then you got Richard Sherman covering Devontae Adams. I'm pretty sure in that Week 11 matchup, I don't think Devontae Adams was in the game. That was the game before he came back, because he came back against the Chargers in Los Angeles. Or was it? I don't remember. Luckily, I have the NFL app open. But it won't load. It was earlier than that. Might have been the week 9 matchup. Week 8? No, because they won the game against the Chiefs. Was it week 10? I don't think it was later than week 12. But I could be wrong. Oh, yeah, it was earlier than that. It was probably like the week 6 matchup on Sunday Night Football. Week 7. I'm going to figure it out. Or 8? They played the 49ers and got their ass whooped. I know it wasn't that early in the season. You're gonna make me look this up. I clicked the wrong button. Of course they are. Of course I clicked. I just want to look up the NFL, bro. And week 12. It was week 12. And you see 37-8. And Devontae Adams was in that game. Oh boy. My heart wants to say go Pack go, but my heart also says don't say go Pack go because you're going to get this wrong. The Packers are... I might just predicted a completely wrong Super Bowl, but you know, it's what it is. Go Pack go. Rematch of Super Bowl 51, this time in Miami. No, Super Bowl 1. 100th season of the NFL. They played on Sunday Night Football, I know for a fact, but Matt Moore was the starting quarterback. The Chiefs didn't get it a year ago. The Chiefs this year are going to get it. Here's why. Patrick Mahomes, Tyreek Hill. There is no one on that Packers secondary that has any capability of truly covering Tyreek Hill 100%. Yes, Jair Alexander is the best Packers cornerback. But you can't cover him all game. He's going to find a way to use his speed to get by him, and Patrick Mahomes is just a freak of nature to get the ball down the field. On the other side, we're going to go back to what made this matchup difficult here in the conference game, is the fact that I don't think the Packers have enough weapons on offense to match the weapons that the Chiefs have on offense. The deal breaker is the fact that you have a younger quarterback who seems to be able to make more of the throws compared to an aging quarterback who used to be able to make the throws. Your Super Bowl 54 matchup to me is going to be the Chiefs and Packers here in Miami, but your winner is going to go to the AFC representative in the Kansas City Chiefs. I don't know if it'll let me choose a score. Oh. I'm going to go ahead and predict a score. It could be a high-scoring affair. I'm going to predict 35-31. There you have it. I might have just completely predicted this shit wrong, but who cares? We'll see. Thanks for watching. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe. Again, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.